Maybe it'll work. Why am I dropping frames? If I speak, I may throw myself off the Adelaide Oval. It's okay. It could be worse. It could always be worse. You could have signed Nazaya Wanganeen-Milera to a $2 million a year deal, and he can't even hit 20 touches. I don't know. It could always be worse. It could always be worse. That is what you have to tell yourself sometimes in life. Let me see. Has Duggan hit yet? Please. If Duggan hits... Oh, he's hit. Let's go. Let's go. We end the day strong, chat. The only good thing that came from that Port Adelaide game was the fact now I need to wait another week for a guaranteed win. There's going to be some bloke 100% on what's it called? On TikTok that does like not cutting my hair until I don't know. Some team wins 5 games in a row, but not an easy one. Like Gold Coast, for example. I think Gold Coast is relatively easy. Are you going to it? But yes, Port Adelaide did make me money, so I'm very pleased with that and that alone. That is about the only benefit to the entire thing. I can't lie. Who knew the shitters? Who knew that? Thank God you didn't. Well, you couldn't have because it was in bloody Melbourne. I think he's asking about the next one. He's not asking. He's asking about the next one. Given that you couldn't have gone to this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you couldn't have gone. But I don't know. I don't know what the biggest story is, chat. Port Adelaide losing to North Melbourne, or St Kilda going 0-2 against perceived bottom 4 side Melbourne. And the Zaya Wanganeen millions. Oh, don't. I'm gonna ban that phrase. I'm actually gonna do it right now. So that you idiots can't keep typing it. Because I say it every stream. There's no need to type my name. Like, you can just say things. It's time to fix it up. Oh, welcome. Knock, knock. It's a top 5 draft pick. Yeah, definitely not gonna be... Let me fix it. Blocked terms. There's no need. There we go. Fixed. But anyway, let's get into champs before I lose my mind any further. How did Essendon go this week? We don't speak about Essendon here. I should probably ban that term as well. I'm going to ban the term Essendon from the chat, because no one needs to actually talk about Essendon. But there we go. We love a cash. We love a cash. Jesus. Not the language we use here. Was Prime Petrarca. The funny thing. No. I won't be doing that. Again, if you want to play with them, you can. I won't be. I like to win. I don't know if you're aware. I like players that will win games, not players that will lose. So I won't be doing, you know, the Bodo SBC. But yeah, you can. You can do the... Who am I talking to? I don't know if you can see the giant logo on the screen, man. Might tell you who I'm talking to. I don't know, man. If you can't see the giant purple logo, that's... But yeah, I don't do loser SBCs. Great start. Perfect tackle. Are you restricted? Somehow no. The Mateus Icon SBC is expensive. That's why I won't be doing it. Like, why are you even talking about something if I'm not going to do it? Or you're not going to do it? It's meaningless conversation at that point. Oh, it's expensive! Just don't do it then. How many viewers do I have? I don't need to tell you, man. More than what I have anywhere else. You can't see his chat. Frank, it's literally on the screen, you bozo. Any idea of the next promo? No. Again, even if we did have an idea, I'd rather worry about the current promo. But yeah, the chat is literally on the screen. Brendan does. Yeah, Brendan the fucking leaker apparently has an idea, and he's gonna spoil it all. Don't actually. No spoilers allowed. Like, wanna know. No! You've already fucking said it! And I could care less. There's only one promo I want, and that's footies. Because it means the game's over. The day footies arrives is the day that we can celebrate. Because it means this pissant game is over. Dev Rob for the glow up of the year. I mean, to be fair, it's not exactly difficult, let's be honest. When you go from a bit part player at a 2-time premiership team to a... Do I play on PS5, brother? Why are you asking this in the middle of a game? Come on. There's got to be a better time to ask. Such as after the game. Can I ask questions that actually require me to show things? Let me do it after the game. But yeah, it's not exactly hard to go and be good at West Coast. Let's be honest. Made some cash on the day, which is good. Unfortunately, in shock horror, St Kilda let me down. Liam Stocker would never chat. Nazaya Wanganeen millions, he needs a stint in the VFL, I reckon. 3 goals, not good enough. Not good enough, I'm afraid. I'm not doing a Cagliari watch-along. I'd rather pry my own eyeballs out with a spoon than watch Serie A football. Welcome, man. Again, if I brush off your messages, chat, it's because I'm reading 3 platforms at once. And unfortunately, not every one of them's gonna get the same attention. Some of you can see the multi-chat on the screen, some of you can't. Gosh. But yeah, I don't do Serie A watch-alongs. You watched... I turned it on because it was funny. You had to be there like a certain period of time before it was geo-locked. What's even funnier is Tony Day raided Zwei after Zwei put the geo-lock on. Imagine coming from Tony Day's stream and just being locked out. Because, like, yeah, obviously they only have the rights for certain countries. So, unless you get there, like, hella early before they turn it on, the thing. Because you've probably been in a stream, I think it happened with the Esports World Cup for some reason. Where it was, like, geo-locked in Australia. On the Twitch stream. So, yeah, it did that. They had to do that. They only have the Canada rights. So... He had to take a short trip to Canada on Nord Airways, I heard. Nord Airways, chat. Definitely the most reliable, service for cheap flights to wherever you need to go. So, yeah, I got there. I watched it. I think they drew 1-1, right? They didn't win. They conceded first, Bayern, and then I think they scored at the end or something. I wasn't really paying attention. I just wanted to be there for the geolock. At the low price of $7.99 a month. I mean, I'm sure it is a low price, but doesn't mean I don't want to. Do I play FC26, brother? What do you think I'm playing right now? Like, I wish TikTok Live would tell you the category of the game in the stream, because I'm literally playing it. You accidentally turned the stream off. You got kicked out and turned. You think Minecraft? You think this is Minecraft? Yeah, come on, man. Rub those brain cells together and use your intuition. Minecraft's graphics are stuck in the 2000s. If you think Minecraft, you definitely are not, over the age of 18. You're joking, what's my record? Forever 0-0, that's the record. Since James is streaming tomorrow, how long will it take until Brendan offends Oasis? Yeah, chat, I'm actually going to have to wake up and watch that. Thankfully, I've now become accustomed to it, because I've been waking up for the NBA bets. So, I might actually get to see it. And if not, well, I don't know who to blame. There is one easy answer. Actually, shit, that's the other thing I'm supposed to be doing. But he'll be done by that time anyway. I don't know, chat. I think myself and Sid are going to do an AEW watch-along. I was going to say myself, Sid, and Brendan, but I know Brendan would rather watch paint dry than watch AEW. What time is it? 11 a.m. my time, I think, the main show. I'll have a look, because I bought the streaming thingy, the streaming service. You gotta be up for AEW? And James is streaming at 9 a.m, Brendan. If James is streaming at 9 a.m, you'd be in a meeting? I mean, let's be honest. AEW will go for about who knows how long. I dare suggest it would outlast any meetings. But if Sid doesn't show up, I'm not streaming it anyway, because it was his idea. So I said if no one shows up, I'm not streaming it. I'll stream the first match. If no one shows up, I'm just going to watch it by myself. But it would definitely outlast your meeting. You might tune in because you're busy. Busy, I'm so sure. Busy. Appointments. Yeah, that's what they all say. Convenient that these appointments only seem to happen when I advertise an AEW watch-along, despite the fact AEW has more than enough ex-WWE guys that you should all know and love. You will learn to be on your phone. God, imagine Brendan working, and then he hears Jim Ross, and then Jim Ross goes off in the background. Or John Moxley does something. You check your Apple Watch. Oh my god, is it time? Off you pop! There we go. There we go, chat. Cook! Now that's what I call my tax dollars paid for your watch. He ended work early on the last day he had work as well. So as if it couldn't get bad enough. As if it couldn't get bad enough. Your tax dollars also paid for Brendan to finish work early. things you love to see. We cashed on every game today except for the Saints game. Hope you're happy. Yeah, I would hope so. Can't lie. Let me. Actually, now let me back out of this because I want to turn the font of the chat box up. Is it here? It is. Docs. No, I think I can fix it here actually. Why not fix it here? All cached. I mean, yeah, the only one that failed me was Nazaya Wanganeen Millions. He's the only one that failed. Oh wait, I can fix it here. Yesterday was not good. Yesterday was not good. But that's because Jared Berry was stuck on Isaac Heaney all game. If that didn't happen, I would have made even more. But no, Brisbane got smashed and Jared Berry became a fullback. Oh my god, that's the best name I've seen, chat. You're not changing my mind. 1116 SEN. You know what? Philippou injured at halftime. I did see that. Well, I didn't see it because obviously I don't watch the games, but I did see he had a large stint on the bench. But yeah, that's elite. I rate that. Whoever this is, I hope you're bad at the game, but you've got a good team name. So I'll let it slide, you know. Would have given him the win for the name. Unfortunately, this is my second game of champs. I ain't in the position to be giving wins out. And even then, these days, now that there's a reward for every win, why, like, I wouldn't be doing it. Some people can, I won't. But it's elite. It's an elite name, I'll give him that. It's an elite name. And he's for sure. You hope I win because the UK needs a win. Huh? The UK? Brother, you think I'm from the UK? Do I have some news for you? Yeah, do I have some news for you, man? I'm not from the UK. I'm from one of the many colonies that the UK took over. I just don't sound like I'm from where I'm actually from because of my ancestry. You sound like it? Well, not quite. The UK has needed a win since Brexit. To be fair, the UK is good at some things. Scottish or Irish? Neither. Australian. Like, how does bro think I sound Scottish? And I said, you know, well, what? Yeah, I'm so sure. Yeah, I don't sound like any of those. Trust. Speaking of Scottish, though, chat. Speaking of Scottish, Daniel Benny has accidentally put himself in a bad spot without meaning to, because he was basically like, oh, well, both these countries have qualified for the World Cup. Wouldn't be a bad idea to represent either of them. And he's now public enemy number 2. Even though he's just a kid minding his own business and being honest. Instead of Iraq, they're likely to pick Italy. Well, that's not true. If... Isn't it the UAE? I swear the UAE are in line somehow. I think... But imagine that. Graham Arnold misses out on World Cup qualifying because of political tension in the Middle East. As an avid hate watcher of Arnie Ball, because they have tensions with the US, well, it should still be from the fucking AFC then. We shouldn't be just picking and choosing. You gotta keep the alignments fair. You gotta keep the alignment fair. So, I don't know, send China or something. I don't know. Just pick a name out of a hat. Yeah, pick a name out of a hat. That sounds like a reasonable idea. To be fair, if the UAE qualify, maybe Prime Train can get involved. It's not like he can do anything else. Who's actually eligible from Asia? I'd have to look. Welcome, man. Welcome. I'm not sure who's in the playoff. The problem is, I think it was Iraq, and what time is it? It's night time, man. That's what time it is. I ain't gonna get specifics for time here. You're interested to know the internet's a wonderful place. But I think the problem is Iraq and the UAE are the teams in the playoff. How does this happen? Terrible. Come on. Not even doing badly, honestly. Holy Reddit? Eh? What does that even mean? Holy Reddit? Last I checked, I'm not on Reddit. We're on every other platform but Reddit. If Reddit has a streaming service, I'll stream there too, but... Yeah, last I checked... Yeah. I'm in the middle of a game. I've got enough to focus on. Who says holy Reddit? Literally just type, what time is it in Australia? I didn't realize that was a... Do people have, like, allergies to doing honest work? Google is free? I know! Google is free. Bro's watching on a Google-owned service. But apparently, you know, holy Reddit, though. Like, yeah, like, I can't do everything for you. If I was doing everything for everybody, then, you know, then wouldn't be very fun. Hasn't even elaborated what holy Reddit means. I'm an honest man. I just want people to do things for themselves. Majority of the people that watch, if not everybody, is of an age where you should be independent, you know? But what do I know? We paused new brainrot words for at least a year. Unfortunately not, no. Thanks, man. I'm glad that's why you tuned into the stream and not for the obvious. Thanks, man. The only head you should be worrying about is the one your mum gives to men on the corner. My Twitter's unreadable. My Twitter's unreadable for very much different reasons. It's not because of brain rot. It's usually because of much other things. But it is what it is. It's the same with my TikTok is worse. It's all those AI videos about like, ooh, Apollina. You know, don't tell Strawberto that I'm doing this. Who fucking cares about AI? You know, apples and strawberries and mangoes and all these other things. It's just weird. Like, you know what I mean. Everyone knows. We see the brain rot? Thanks, man. I mean, I don't have brain rot, man. Again, if you're gonna come here to hate watch, I'll just ban you from the stream. You won't be welcome. Positive vibes only. It's stupid. It's too easy, because it's all AI, though. It's what... People literally make courses, and they're like, this is how you make so much money on social media. Because, you know, that's how you do it. Like, that's what people say. They're like, oh, you can make faceless YouTube content. You can make AI content. It's just so silly. Like, where's the honest content? There are people that obviously still make honest content, but it just is too saturated now. If you didn't start early on, it's near impossible to get going, let's be honest. It's near impossible. I'm not gonna find one of the videos, but like, they're so stupid, and you can see them from a mile away as well, in terms of like, that's, yeah, good, I was gonna say. Like, the worst ones aren't even the fruit ones. It's the ones where, like, it usually involves SpongeBob, and they're so obviously scripted out. Like, there's a problem at the start, and then they have to try and fix whatever the problem is. Like, they'll have to do something to win money or something. Family Guy funnies? I mean, reaction content's its own thing, but yeah, like, they'll have to fix the problem, and they'll use a call to action and be like, we can't do it without you guys. Like the video to help me, you know, do this. Help us do this. And then at the end, they just give the bad guy their comeuppance. Like, it's just so scripted for children. TikTok's not meant to be a children's app. At least Anthony Albanese says it's not. To be fair, Anthony Albanese's got enough problems. He's divided half the country because he decided to go on the football field. He decided to go on the rugby field. God, imagine if there was a politician that did that when Buddy kicked his 1000th goal. Because all I saw was a clip. I didn't see anything serious. I just saw nothing wrong. It is nothing wrong with it. He's not doing anything, like, yes, it's wrong in the sense of he's technically breaking the rules, because the stadium did say, oh, if you do it, you'll get a fine. But obviously you knew that wasn't going to stop people from doing it. Yeah, I'm not gonna show your account, man. I don't do account showings here, but thank you. Thank you for thinking that you're gonna get that from me. But yeah, like, obviously he knew the consequence. So that's the only thing that he really did that was wrong. But obviously he's a fan of the club. He was apparently on the board at one point. So other than that, he's not done anything. It's just that one fat NRL commentator. I don't remember his name. I think I bookmarked the clip because it was really funny. He got so mad, he's like, "What is the Prime Minister of this country doing out on the field? Making it all about him when it should be all about this other guy. Who cares? Like, he's a fan. Let him be a fan." Like, again, imagine if... Who was the... I wonder who the Premier was when... I wonder who the Premier was when Buddy kicked the 1,000th goal. I don't think it was Albo. Again, man, I'm gonna start banning people. If you can't be nice and you're only watching to hate, then why are you watching? It's weird. I don't know, man. Am I good at the game? Not great. Not great at the game, but I'm good enough. I don't make false claims though, chat. Raging because I... What? Because I can't get Vi's? What is a Vi? Bro's the one asking for me to show his account. Have I ever scored from a corner like Arsenal? I won't be able to if I can never actually concentrate for a few minutes. What game is this? Why does these streaming platforms, right? Why do these streaming platforms like... Why do these streaming platforms outside of the one I'm using the most and the best do a terrible job at telling you what's being played? Make you a mod? Yeah, no. Again, I don't really moderate. It takes me like 2 seconds to ban people. That's all I really do. I just need to focus, man. Like... But I can never focus. Yeah, fucking hell, man. I knew it. All these rats, man. What game is this? Raging because you can't get views. Like, brother. He asked me to share his TikTok page. Or show his TikTok page. If I have no viewers, why would you want me to show your TikTok? It's like saying, am I good? Am I in America? Do I sound like I'm in America? Again, I'm gonna need you to rub those brain cells together. Please. Like... Yeah, there is no accent in my voice. Oh, damn it. Stop being Muppets. I think there's genuine questions there. It's just... Come on. You kind of have to know what I'm about. Yeah, we've lost. Oh, come on. Unless I can win the ball, which... Yeah, right. Why am I so harsh? Because I get a lot of silly questions, unfortunately, and it gets very frustrating. Calm down asking a question. Yeah, and unfortunately, man, I don't want to have to keep answering questions all the time. Like, it should tell you, depending on how you're watching. Like, it should say the game somewhere, but it doesn't. Like, here's the game. There's the game. I just don't think that's necessary, though. Is that necessary? I doubt that's very necessary, honestly. Things that aren't necessary to say. Seems like I'm the bully. Yeah, man, sure. Whatever you want to believe. In the title of the YouTube stream, it says FC26. That also would explain, yes. Or it should, anyway. Thanks, man. Yo, what game is this? Oh, I'm so sure. Chat, drinking game. It only shows the channel. Well, man, I can't help that. YouTube, if they want to make streaming better, they should make it so that if you're watching a stream, we're not going 15-0. I just lost a game. It doesn't. I know it doesn't, but I'm saying it should. Do you not think that makes sense? Do you not think that it should have categories so that you can see what people are playing and you don't have to ask? Do you not think that would help? Because it does probably have it somewhere, but you have to scroll a bit in like the description or something. Sounds sick. What is it about? It's not sick. I mean, it is. It makes you physically sick. Yeah, this game, I would not play this game now. Why rude to my watchers? Your first message. You're insinuating I'm something I'm not. So, you know. Is he always like this? Strangely enough, no. It appears so. Yeah, man. Believe some fucking nitwit over, you know, the literal streamer. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, man. The guy made you sad by mocking you. How did I mock you? I think your version of mockery and my version of mockery are different. Trust me, if I wanted to mock somebody, you would know about it. What game is this? What happens if I just... Involved? No backseating, please. Mocks everyone. Again, if you want to see mockery, I can do mockery. If you think mocking people is just not being nice, then you're wrong. Mockery is a specific kind of not being nice. What even is this? You got that good shit? You gotta be on good shit to play this game. Yeah, man. Again, if you think this is bullying, would you think I'm being nice? No, of course not. But you misunderstand what mockery is. You misunderstand mockery as a point. You're seeing it in everything? Well, I won't be saying it, because I have a brain, unfortunately. Yeah, man. Nice try. That will be getting deleted at halftime. Weirdo. Got Ronaldo? I do, man. Is it My Little Pony? No, it's Five Hearts Under One Roof. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's what this game's called, chat. Five Hearts Under One Roof. If you want to see what that game is, you can search it up. More entertaining than what I'm playing. What did you do? You know exactly what you did, you weirdo. This is what I hate. You want to say that I'm mocking people? I just hate oblivious cunts. Bro, people that type stupid shit and then they go, "What did I do?" You know what you did. I mean, that's his choice, man. It's 2026. It's 2026. No shaming here. Certainly questionable to be in a stream like this, but you know, if you want to be here as one of those, then the hell are you talking about, brother? You know. You literally typed a message in the chat that is a slur. And you are trying to get me to say the slur. But of course, you are trying to play the victim and you're trying to act like you did nothing wrong. Where up? Who's we? Ah, yes. It's alright, I'll just start banning people. If this is how it's gonna be, I'll be doing a mass banning at half-time or full-time. Because I can tell this must be somewhat coordinated. This must be somewhat coordinated. Elden Ring? This is an Elden Ring, man, but thanks for your input. Genuine insanity? I mean, whoever performed the fucking surgery on you to remove your brain cells is genuine insane, but oh well. I look like one. Well, unfortunately, I don't know what they look like, so I can't believe you. Yeah, unfortunately, I've never played Elden Ring. Nor will I ever. If you want to go play Elden Ring, then be my guest, but you didn't say any of that, bro. Don't lie to me. There's one thing I hate, it's lies. Please don't ban you. Well, unfortunately, that's not quite how this works. You don't get to say silly things and then go, "Please don't ban me," when you have other reason to be banned. That isn't how it works. Great stuff. When did they score 2 goals, brother? I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't care. It's a very easy... There's a very easy way to stop reading that. So lucky, actually. Just turning this off. There. Now I can only read one chat, and it's the chat that isn't doing anything at the moment. This is the joys of multi-streaming. Is I can very much just pick and choose things. Oh, it's terrible. That should be a goal. I'll own that. Should be a goal there, but it's not. But yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, it seems like, you know. The sheer joy, Cherub. when I can just stop reading the multi-chat? Let's see. Best viewer? Again, I don't really have best viewers, honestly. I don't want people to think that they're the best viewer or anything like that. Everyone's the same. Until you're banned, then you're not a viewer at all. So, I don't like that sort of competition within people. I just think it's pointless. Especially on an internet website. Like, day one? Not quite, but again, that's beside the point. I don't compare people based on things. It's not right. No one gets judged based on things. Unless you're a mod. Tribal chief. I mean, again, I don't like to call myself unrealistic things. There's no point setting unrealistic things for myself or anyone else. There is no point. I just do what I do. People don't want to watch for the right reasons, then you won't get to watch it all eventually. Only that was a better. Only if that was a better touch. Okay, that's good. That keeps us in. Come on! That's big. That's a big one. Got it. That's a big one. So simple. Yet it did the job. Put us back where we needed to be. Down. Yeah, I don't know, like, I love how... Like, yes, I didn't win the ball, but... Good save, Tima. Come on. Let's get on it. Oh, that's brilliant. And it's not out of play. Wood. Oh! You know what? I'll take that. I will take that. That's the game. Game is game at the end of the day. You know what? That's cold. That's a cold Finny. Not gonna mean anything if I bottle though, but I feel like I have enough to not do that. See, I don't have to do anything. I can just pass the ball from side to side. Oh, still think it's over though, because he's got to run the gauntlet twice. He's got to run all the way down the field and score. Oh, of course. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised here? That's what I call cold. But, you know. Oh well. That guy's getting banned. Unfortunate. How unfortunate. You are getting hidden from the channel. Unfortunate. What an idiot. What an idiot. No? I mean, he was literally typing out slurs in the chat. I don't know what you wanted me to say. Like, why are people mean? I don't know, man. I try to be nice, but if you're gonna literally type slurs in the chat, you want to see seagulls, I'm gonna keep playing, man. Please, just don't feel like you have to tell me what to do. Like, I will do what I am doing, and you need to focus on yourself. That's my advice. But if you're gonna type slurs in the chat, you know, you're gonna get banned. Very, very simple. Okay, let's take a breather here. FC26. Yes, I don't know why people keep asking. There should be a simpler way to know, like genuinely. I know there's not, but I think YouTube, if they're going to take streaming seriously, there needs to be a better way to tell people what's being done. Because it does get annoying every 2 seconds, having to be like, you know, this is what I'm playing. You know what? I'm going to do you all a favor. I'm going to type it in the title of the stream. FC26. There. Now you guys don't have to keep asking, because I'll just say read the title of the stream. That's going to be my response every time. Let's be real, I'm trapping myself with this POV. Not trying to be mean, but people are gonna rip ass. And I'll be honest. If you want to be stupid in this stream, you're not gonna last long. Yeah, man, come on. We're gonna give you a timeout. That's weird. We'll give you a 10-minute timeout. Please, don't be weird. Very simple request. It's a very simple request. Why did you ban him? I banned the first guy because he was literally typing slurs. The other guy got timed out. There's a difference. I'm good, man. But, yeah. You don't type slurs in any chat. Did he say the word? He was typing it out letter by letter in the chat, yes. Yeah, he was typing it out letter by letter. So, I have no reason to keep him around if he's literally going to type slurs. And expect me to say it. No, man. Can I lower the camera? No, man. I can't lower the camera. The setup is whatever it is. How did my AFL bets go? I lost yesterday overall, but I won today. Funny but dumb. Well, it isn't funny, I'll tell you that for free. You can't see me. That's not true. You very much can see me. Yeah, that is like... I cannot lower my camera anymore. I can do my best. But... I don't think there's much more I can do. Post on the feed next week. The problem is most of my bets are on TAB. So I can't just take TAB bets and put them on the feed. Because TAB bets, can I unban you on... No. Personally, it's funny but dumb. Well, if you think slurs are funny, then I don't know. I think slurs are silly to begin with. Because they're the kind of thing you'd hate to be called. So, you know, you probably shouldn't want people, you know. Just me, though. Yeah, I don't think slurs are very funny, personally. But what do I know? But no, you're not getting unbanned. You apologize? Yeah, if only everyone apologized and everyone got unbanned. If only that was how life worked. Apologizing leading to unbans. Yeah, I'm sure, man. You'll just assume I let my guard down and then do it again. Yeah, no way. He said the N-word. You don't know what slurs you can be called? Well, still, it doesn't really matter. You shouldn't be accepting of any slurs. Doesn't matter which ones you can and can't be called. You want to join my community. You should have thought of that before you decided to get your group of friends together and think that you would, you know, get to be silly and get away with it. That does not fly. You've never called anyone a slur. You may not have. What do you mean, your group of friends? You just had to have been doing it with other people. I specifically remember. Ugh. Honestly. This is why I hate the internet. It's because people just... Ugh. All this trouble. Who wants to be unbanned? Can you see? Because if not, then it probably doesn't matter. Because it's on another platform. I wouldn't be worried, man. Not everything is something you need to be aware of. But thank you for your concern. Let me see here. Is he here? Ah, yes! At least I know the various individuals that he's associated with. Let's see how this goes. No, man. I don't have... Give me £5 million. That usually is my... Funnily enough, that usually is my way of dealing with things. You have to gift, you know, a certain amount of subs or whatever. How was my day? It was fine. You know, I don't get overly personal about my days. So there is no point really asking. But, you know. I'm just trying to focus on these games. That's it. Trying to make conversation. Well, not every day, not every moment is a moment for conversation. You got banned, then donated 200. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. You definitely did not cry in my Discord to get unbanned. And piss everybody off to the point where no one will unban you. Yeah, that's definitely not what happened. But anyway, back to the games. You're trying to... Yeah, but I'd rather earn it through honesty, not earn it from, you know, not earn it through dishonest means. If people want to give me money, then great. Give me money. But don't give me money because you listen to a scam or anything like that. Ugh, let's see. It's alright. Plenty of time. That's the great thing. That's the great thing. Is that a football game is 90 minutes. You apologized. Yeah, well then I subsequently found the rest of the people that were banned at exactly the same time. It was wrong of you. Yeah, it's just awfully convenient you weren't the only one person banned in that span of time. So something tells me it won't be as easy to pull off this time. Because the one thing you should know, chat, is that all good trolling happens in groups. Think of everything in life. All the best things that happen usually happen in groups. Just think about it. Everything that's ever, you know, Big Gibber, his name is. Something. I played him once. It's the only reason Dylan knows this channel exists, honestly. So I played him and probably lost. Keep playing. Please don't be weird, man. If there's one thing I don't appreciate, it's being weird. I ready? Yeah, sure, man. But please don't be weird. Very simple request. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Joking? Well, here's an idea. Instead of having to cover up your tracks by saying joking, just don't say the thing in the first place. I don't know. It's simple. Simple logic would... Welcome, man. Oh. I wonder. Oh, here we go. Can I be unbanned? No. Fuck off. I already know what's about to happen. Yeah, shock horror. Get to the point. Much rather be honest. But no. But no, I've seen... Just watching? Yeah. Hack anyone? No. Not yet. That's what they all do, though. They start off as just watching. And that's how they get you. That's how they build your trust. They become loyal viewers, and then they go, I'm banned on this platform. Can you unban me? And then I unban all of you. And then the cycle repeats. Not enjoying the patch? I mean, I'm indifferent because I'm not very good at the game. So it doesn't really affect me whether I enjoy it or not. Just try and learn. You like my hair? Yeah, I'm so sure you do. Let's see. Not great. How was I? What is this? What do I do for work? This is my work, for all intents and purposes. I legally don't have to work a day in my life. Definitely is not paid like work, though, so... I mean, it's what it is. It's more of a hobby. In season in player career. I don't know where he is. He's not here every stream. I don't require people to be here every stream. You go way back? Well... I mean, that's a different thing entirely. That's not really my business. Terrible. Did you beat me 4-1? Probably. I don't really care. Doesn't really bother me. Where's Race Days? He got banned. He was typing slurs in the chat. Come on now. You really thought a guy that was typing letter by letter slurs in the chat wasn't gonna get banned? Or hidden, as it is on YouTube. How long? Forever. He's hidden from the channel, so there's no set amount of time. In other words, he's probably never getting anything happen to him, because I don't unhide people. You did think he wasn't gonna get banned. You thought he wasn't gonna get banned. I don't know why you would think he's not gonna get this. This game's cooked. How am I losing to this team? Oh well. That's the great thing about this game. Is Game is cooked. I know the game's cooked, but you still have to have a certain. No, you're what? Yeah, enjoy the no spamming. Very simple. Crashed out. I can't be asked with that. It's just a game at the end of the day. You can turn it off at any time. 7-3, yeah, man. If you're gonna point out the pointless stuff, you know, like unfortunately, some games you're just not the better person. Playing for fun. I just don't care. There's no yeah, exactly. There's no point caring. You want to go care about people's scorelines. Anthony Day's doing his champs run, and he's playing all the games. I'm not. I play half the games each day. Oh well. Cares about each game. Well, I mean that's what he wants to do. I think it's quite silly. To be fair, I think a lot of what Anthony Day does is very questionable, but oh well. He doesn't want to change, so can't expect him to change. Oh, should have been a goal. You're just saying. Yeah, it doesn't need to be said though, does it? Like it just some things just don't need to be said in the first place. Welcome back, Brandon. Yeah, some things just don't need to be said. It's a bit weird. How often do I stream? I try to stream 6 times a week. Sometimes more, sometimes less. On YouTube and TikTok it's less. But what matches are on 0 hour? I think it's Willow Nightingale Lena Cross, Big Boom AJ, and QT Marshall against the Infantry. Not sure if the Ricochet battle. I don't think it. Maybe it is. I could be wrong. I think the Ricochet Battle Royal is on the 0 hour, maybe. No, the first two matches I mentioned, are definitely on there. You might have to look. Sub tomorrow? Sure, man. But yeah, I forget what's the last match. What's the MyAEW stuff? It's an international streaming service. What do I play on? You see that giant PlayStation Plus thingy? Who do I support in the Prem? I don't have a Prem team. I have a championship team called Wolves. But why do I keep getting Temu notes? How are they going in the championship? The championship season hasn't started yet, unfortunately, next year. Unfortunately, they'll be in the next season of the championship. Can't seem 5 months. Oh, Brendan, nice of you to know when the championship starts. Are you preparing for Manchester City's inevitable relegation? Awfully nice of you. Wolves in the championship. Again, I don't really care. Unfortunately, not everyone can be successful in sports at one time. We're not in the championship yet. All that judge has to say is City getting relegated. That's all it takes. I'm looking forward to it. Enjoy, man. Villa fan? Oh dear. Imagine being a Villa fan. Knowing you're one of the few teams to lose to Wolves this year. What an accomplishment. What an accomplishment. How long does this game have left? Terrible. You're surprised City drew to West Ham. West Ham are a good team. What are you talking about? You're surprised. It's exactly the kind of game for City to draw. They've been performing much better recently. Ref, call the whistle. It's over. Relegation battle on Monday. Again, good thing I basically stopped watching the Prem, aside from maybe one game a week. The Prem's just not exciting to me. Prem's just not exciting. Maybe to some people, not to me. Oh well. Let's see. I know players that are gonna improve the team at the moment. Is it Villa in the Championship? I think you mean Champions Europa League, but not the Championship. No. I don't think Aston Villa would be nearly as good as they were if they were in the Championship. London is blue. You know what I saw though, chat? I saw that Arsenal only scored 2 goals today. Which means Javinho doesn't get his 99 stat. Let's go. War on 99 stat for Javinho, chat. Must be said. War on 99 stat for him. I remember Brendan was bigging it up, being like, Arsenal only need 3 goals. And they didn't do it. So glad I didn't do that SBC. What's the point of dragging your person short? Yeah, my AEW is literally just the streaming service that you can watch internationally, as opposed to watching it on all the American channels, or having to get, I think it's Triller TV, I'm pretty sure it was called. Now you can just watch it on my AEW, and they've got a whole archive of things, including Revolution 2024, chat, which has Sting's retirement match. Maybe one day we'll do a stream watch along of Sting's retirement match. Except it is gruesome, is what it is. It's a gruesome watch if you've not seen it and you don't know what happens. I like AEW. I did literally go to an AEW show in another state, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like that should say enough to suggest I like it. Did go to Grand Slam Australia. Oh, can I just am I supposed to know? I mean, I wouldn't talk about something if unless I liked it. There's very few times I talk about things I don't like. That's probably the best way to describe me as a person. Is if I don't like something, I don't give it much airtime in comparison. Come on. Come on. All that time. All that time. And he sneaks a goal last minute. And he might sneak two, knowing my luck. Really disappointing. Oh, yes. Come on. There we go. Arda Güler makes it 3-2 at the end of the half. Come on. I need to get another positive record. If we get another positive record today, it'll put us in good stead for tomorrow. That's all we really need. Is just a positive slate for tomorrow. What team's mine? The team in white is mine. Is the best way I can describe it. I love how all these streaming platforms are using AI for like the dumbest reasons instead of, you know, imagine a game where you could use AI or not AI, not a game rather. Imagine the streaming software or the platform being able to use AI to identify the streamer or identify what the streamer's team is and tell the viewers without me having to do anything. Again, man, there's no point trying to guess. But it's IFC. I'm not sure. Here's a hint. My reaction will probably dictate the score. Well, I said it's better not to worry about, the score specifically. Is my reaction will do a lot of that for you. It's not good. Oh, that was not good. What on earth was that from Bacola? Oh, that's not good either. What is that? Oh, thank God he just spun around me for no reason. And of course, he wins the ball back off a corner and he just goes short because he's just not good at his. Like, yeah. Strangely enough, that was never going to work. Like, people use AI for the dumbest reasons instead of using it to identify things that would make sense. Like, shivers, man. See, this is what I was afraid of. Not even that good. Like, he's just been able to bypass my defense and. Ah, yeah. I knew that was coming. Yep, go on. Right. Oh, yeah. That was always a worry. Come on. There we go. I hope R9's got the 9 again. I really hope so. I'll have to look after the game. Oh. Oh, shh. There we go. 2 quick ones. Got him on the back foot. Got him on the back foot, champ. I was using the wrong button to tackle. I forgot circle tackles don't work anymore. I forgot that circle tackles are just a thing of the past. Why would people circle tackle when they can do bruiser instead? Yes. Oh, but of course, that touch was so bad. Oh, how does that touch work out that way? I already know what's happening. Let's just see what happens. He might try and pop it. He did. Another save. I know what's going to happen too. Like, oh great, what a surprise. Short corner. Good. See, all that work for what? All that work for what, you silly goose? All that work for what? Like, I don't even have to do anything. I can just sit here in the corner and not do anything if I really don't want to. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do that. Oh, I should have scored that. Kinda helps though, but I should have scored that. Should have been it. Idiot. But he wants to play that way, so. And I've just given him a free out. God, that's not good. I already know what's about to happen. Already know what's about to happen because this company's just the worst when it comes to, scripting and shit. Oh. Yes. Go! Yeah, that might be it. Might just be it. Get it into the corner. Give him the old run round. I don't have to do anything. Let's just ref. Yeah, come on. I knew it. I knew it. Referee. Referee has done his job. Got us the win. Cold. Cold, man. Easy cash, honestly. Good win though, chat. Good win. Good win in the house. Let me take a breather. I'm going to look at my various accounts. So nothing there. Oh, well, there we go. Any supermarket sim? No. Supermarket sim is a Saturday thing when I'm not doing anything. No. Because, yeah, by the time I'm done with everything, I'm gonna wanna lay down. Let me just cash out all the moolah that we've been making. Risk taking, money making. Easy stuff. Good fun. Now, let me go into my TAB real quick. Made a lot of money, which is good. And all my bonus conversions came in. That's the good thing, is all my bonus conversions also managed to come in. So, withdraw. All of that. Take it. Look. We do love the gamba, chat. We do love a bit of gamba. This, I don't know. I think Frank has some icon packs, so and the VIP, but we'll see. You know, no rush. No rush. Gonna play another, I think, 2 games. Another 2 games of FC, and then that'll be that for the day. Narrow. First time I've seen that, can't lie. Narrow formation. Oh well, might be about to get cooked, in all honesty. I mean, hey, if you wanna. Oh. That's not good. Not good at all. Especially since he's overloading the middle here. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's a brilliant goal. That's big Joelinton, man. Joelinton absolutely cooking. But yeah, Supermarket Sim, I don't know, because my appointments have been changed. Well, one of my appointments got changed around. I was meant to have an early appointment on... You started? Well, that's alright. I've got another 2 games to play. Plus the league, probably, so... It's up to you. I'm so silly, man. Should not be allowing that sort of thing. Oh, what are we doing there? Can't be just kicking the ball out randomly. This Muhammad guy, very intriguing card, I can't lie, but... There we go. That's what R9 does. That is what R9 does, chat. Puts himself in those positions to finish. But I think at the end of the week, chat, we're going to have a 93 pick as well, probably. Who knows? Who knows? We might have a 93 pick at the end of the week, possibly. Based on the fact that, you know, the 93 picks are... Why are my defenders just statues? And why is this guy doing so well? Oh, I'm so sure. And now... Oh, what is that? No! Oh, of course, man. You gotta help. Oh, justice. Justice from me. I can't lie. That is the sweet taste of justice. He thought he was going to get a penalty for something I didn't even do. Like... Like, hey, you want to play corner? We'll take it. We'll take a corner. Oh, too high. Too high on the corner. Mr. Live. What am I seeing? Good save. Do need a goal though. That is a must. No, of course. Yeah, I'm so sure. I'm so sure, man. I've got the best icon striker in the game that isn't like Ibrahimovic. And I'm out here getting... Like, that's a foul? Yeah, there we go. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Perfect. I forgot. Not only his passes can go through. Yeah, perfect. Exactly what I needed to see. Aren't the Arsenal? I think the only thing missing from it was the extra goal for Gervinho's upgrade. But you can blame Brendan for that. He said, I hope Arsenal score 3 goals for the upgrade. Well, shock to no one. They didn't even score. Well, they scored 2. Blame the referee as well. I mean, hey, obviously I wasn't watching. I was sound asleep by the time that game started. What? I'm getting blown away by this guy for some reason. His narrow is absolutely killing me. But yeah, I don't know. Only game. Should have had a pen that was ignored. You didn't do anything? Well, you did say, I hope Arsenal get the upgrade. Because they need 3 goals. I don't know. I don't know. You didn't say they will. And I didn't say you said that either. I didn't say you said that either. You heard what I just said. Next Prem game is in a month and a half. So good luck. That is true, yeah. Next Prem, yeah, the Prem, it feels so long away because of all the internationals. What are Australia even? Oh, that's right. They're playing that woke series. That's right. I forgot that was happening. That woke tournament that's happening. I can't lie. I forgot that was happening, and I will not be watching Australia versus Cameroon. No way in hell. Or Australia versus Curacao. Or whoever the winner is of that. Because, yeah, Australia's doing like some. Because we've already qualified, they're doing some tournament in Australia. With like Cameroon, I think Curacao, and China. The FIFA series? Yeah, I don't actually care. Come on, Brendan, you know this. I care about international football as much as I care about WWE. I don't. International football isn't fun as an Australian. Especially when your best prospects can get up and yanked by other countries. Especially when your best prospects, who should be playing, they just leave for other countries. That's why I'm gonna take my talents to, I'm gonna take my talents to a real country, chat. I'm gonna use my English part. I'm gonna use my English citizenship. Did say this yesterday. I just have to get it finalized through FIFA, of course. Changing allegiances to England. Because yeah, the story of how is that not a foul, by the way? The story why? I mean, it's half a joke, but also England are actually a successful national team, somewhat. Australia, on the other hand, oh God, we suck. We've made one round of 16 in how many World Cups? Like, are we? I said somewhat. I didn't say, because you've made what, 2 European finals? You know, last four of at least one World Cup in the last few. It's better than Australia can say. Australia haven't won an international trophy since 2014. I think. 2015, actually. I know it's one of those years. Yeah, and at least England, you don't have to worry about all your best players moving on. You don't have to wake up and worry about your best players going and playing for like random countries. Because if they're not good enough for England, they're not good enough. They're probably only just good enough for anyone else. Because genuinely, right, there's a guy that plays for Portsmouth called Segacic, which doesn't sound very Australian, I'm aware, but he finalised his move from Australia. He's actually doing quite well. He was. I think he's fallen off a bit at the moment. But he's now gone to play for the Croatian under 21s. So, football Twitter has completely erupted, and they've gone full nationalist on him. They're all like, if he doesn't want to play for Australia, then good riddance. So yeah, that's the thing with Australia. Good morning, Sid, by the way. That's the thing with Australia is, unfortunately, a lot of our best players are based, especially because we were literally colonized by England. So that will never work in our favor. Like, if there is a once-in-a-lifetime prospect and he's eligible for England somehow, then obviously he's probably not going to play for us if he can get a look in. But yeah, that's been the whole thing on Australian soccer Twitter this week. And then there was another guy right after who's eligible for Scotland who didn't even say he didn't want to play for Australia. He was just like, oh, well, they're both qualified for the World Cup, so I wouldn't mind playing for either. But of course, people don't like that when you're not fully committed. Chat, are we all Liverpool? Oh, are we all Liverpool tonight, chat? Rumour has it, if Liverpool can do their job, Spurs will be 0 points outside the relegation zone. I'm getting absolutely smacked. Why is that? But yeah, are we all Liverpool, chat? I think we are. We're all Liverpool. And if you're not, well, you are. So be quiet. We are all Liverpool. What? Criminals? I mean, keyword is was. We're not criminals now. That's not very nice. Bro said was criminals. Should never have moved. I mean, I'd rather not farm free trophies against American Samoa, I'll be honest. Or it says you guys, like I was a criminal. Like, just a bit of an odd. Oh dear, we've been absolutely hammered here. Why have the games been so much sweatier than usual? I know why, it's because everyone and their dog is leaving this game. So I'm not surprised that it's sweatier than usual. But doesn't make it any better, I'll be honest. Ugh. Yeah, I think we're all Liverpool today. That's what I heard. What is this exclusive? There are concerns regarding Liam Rossini. What? I don't know about that. Let's take a breather here. Let's take a moment. Let's take a second here. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Streamed enough everywhere else. Especially because it's fucking intensive on everything too. Good. Now I can turn off